Jack straight to your soul. Pull up, sit back, let the good times go. Here's what we know. Here's what we know.
Next thing on our list of topics, Matthew Perry's assistant gets more than 3 years in prison. Now, I don't know nothing about this. Y'all know anything about Matthew Perry? Assistant?
When he passed away a long time ago, what is this now that his assistant got what? Say that one more time.
3 years in prison.
Why would they feel like he has something to do with his death?
That's what I'm saying. I probably should have researched this. I'm looking at this list like, ooh, like that's juicy. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, because that popped up out of nowhere too. Like, I guess he was under investigation this entire time. Is that something that was happening?
So no. Actually, I know a little bit about this because I watched the little Impact thing on YouTube. So Matthew Perry, so he was the guy from Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. So so essentially he had developed the habit. I believe his medicine of choice was ketamine.
Yikes.
And he got wrapped up with a couple people. His assistant essentially was not, I wouldn't say his assistant was the dealer, but the assistant definitely facilitated a lot of his access to the drugs, right? So he had went to rehab many of times. He had tried to get off, but essentially the use of ketamine was it helps I'm not even going to get into it. There's a lot to it, but essentially he had a habit for it. His assistant would orchestrate with the dealer to get him what he needed, and essentially enabled him to basically use as much as he wanted. And they use code names on how he went with this other person, and this lady, she actually was like apparently one of the main suppliers, and through this investigation it took her whole operation down. But essentially he was opening up, going to different doctors, getting prescriptions under different names. Long story short, provided him with the the ketamine that
so
essentially
basically it's another Michael Jackson situation.
Actually, yeah. He basically overdosed in the hot tub, and he fell over and drowned.
Yeah. But like basically somebody was providing this to you though, and
yes,
that's why you're going down with it, because you help access it for him.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly. Under different names.
I don't think I could do 3 years for that. I'm not sure. I was just trying to.
He only got 3 years? Oh yeah, that's right. He got 3 years.
You said
and 5 months.
Shari said only.
3 years and 5 months in federal prison.
Man,
he only got 3 years. Good for him.
Well, because his involvement, like you facilitated, you knew he had a problem. Like you are just as bad as the dealer. You are like, to me, I'm like, 3 years. That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
What's crazy? If that was your job, would you do it?
I was gonna say it's his job.
Sorry, I have morals, I have values, and I love God. So of course not.
That's where you separate from this young man.
Hey,
he didn't have no morals. Answer. He didn't have. He probably did. He need God right now. Amen. He need God right now. So
I'm just saying, like, there's certain things. I don't know about y'all, but there's certain things that you try to do, and you try to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to be shady, but then you just get convicted immediately in your spirit. Like,
amen. Yeah, that's for sure.
You be like, oh yeah, I could, it's I'm just, crossing the line, just dipping my toe over, and he's like,
That junk ain't for
I was like,
you can't do it. Not you. That ain't on you. You can't do that.
I don't even want it. I can't.
Wow.
I can't. I'm blessed to have a moral conviction, and it kept me at a lot of trouble. But for people who don't, and I do feel bad for people who don't, because I know, coming from living and growing up in Southern California, and I don't know this the assistant story, but a lot of times when you are working for people in power, you feel hopeless and helpless, like you have no other choice, like you feel like you have no choice. and you feel like if I don't do this, if I don't make myself useful, if I can't give them what they need, then they're gonna just discard me, and they will.
Right.
But then also, you know,
that's huge. Wow, that's huge.
Do you want to sell your soul and gain the world, or what? Like, you can have the world, but at what cost?
I mean, that relates to a lot of different things too. Yeah. Just that statement with itself. That was, that's great. That's a word. Let me put that in my journal.
Let me put that in my journal.
For real.
Yeah. So do we across the board, do we feel like that was an adequate punishment? 3 years. 3 years for being in the position of not being like you said, you can make a decision there to say, you know what, I'm not with this. I see what's going on. You down a slippery slope. I'm gonna remove myself. You could find somebody else to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Is 3 years justified when someone dies?
I think 3 years is not worth a life.
Okay. I was feeling the same way.
I mean, I do think he needs to be held accountable for his part in it. Now, do I think he is the sole person to be held responsible? No. I'm happy he got something, but it's honestly, you can't bring a life back. And then also, if you are somebody that is close to these people, like, he needed help.
He needed help. Absolutely.
You know, he could have, that assistant was in close proximity. You could have genuinely saved his life. Like, you could, but you chose the easy way out, in my opinion. So that's just, you know, that's that. That's the group chat. That's the dinging. I'm putting my phone on silent right now.
This is the group chat. But okay. I agree. So we're not saying that 3 years is adequate, but we are saying it's a rightful punishment, I guess, for his part in it. Do we think he needs more, or do we say that's 3 is like decent? I'm honestly say, unless you giving up the plug, you need more.
Honestly, he might have.
He might have already gave up the plug. You don't care. I was just working for the dude. We all going down if I get
unless
a day.
You giving up the plug.
We going down if I get a day. You hear me?
Right. He probably gave it up. Gave up the plug.
He gave up the plug. Yeah. He gave up the plug.
Like, yep. You said how many? Yep. Cornelius down on Washington. Yep, that's him.
You want me to take you there?
He work at the CVS. He's a technician, pharmaceutical rep. Yep, he's been doing that for about 5 years. Yep, that's him. He got a buzz cut. He get his hair cut at. Yeah, it's over with.
He got a buzz cut. He get his hair cut at. We just know everything about this man.
Go here,
whatever you need, because I ain't going down for this.
Go to this street.
Like, nah.
At 2:00, hop on one foot, turn around and circle. Man, that's funny.
Oh my God.